Hey there friends, I'm back with another quick morning yoga practice for you today. This one is going to include some work with opposite arm and leg doing things at the same time, so some extra brain work. So get your thinking caps on and let's start on hands and knees with our beloved cat-cow. Inhale, tuck the toes, draw off the belly, chest forward. Exhale, flatten the feet and round up. Let's go through a few rounds. Getting the spine moving. Nice deep breaths. Let's do one more round. And then come to neutral table. And from here is where we'll start our opposite arm and leg shenanigans. All right, so inhale, let's extend the right arm and left leg, that's bird dog. And then exhale, we'll take the toes down and reach the arm up and twist. Inhale, we'll float the leg back up, arm back forward, back to bird dog. On this exhale, we're gonna bend the knee and make a fist and reach it back and try to give your foot a fist bump. And then inhale back to bird dog and exhale to table. Switching sides. Inhale, left arm, right leg, bird dog. Exhale, toes go down, twist. Inhale, bird dog. Exhale, make a fist, bend the knee, try to fist bump your foot. Inhale, bird dog. Exhale, table. Let's do that one more time each side. Inhale. Exhale, foot down, twist. Inhale, float back to bird dog. Make a fist, exhale, reach back, fist bump. This is like tiger pose. Inhale, bird dog. Exhale, release. Left side, inhale. Exhale, twist. Inhale. Exhale, make a fist, tap, maybe. Inhale, bird dog. Exhale, table. Let's tuck the toes under. Give the feet a little stretch. Walk it up. You can really sit or you can be a little bit higher if you need to. Take your elbows against your waist, bending them. And then let's make some big circles with the wrist. Making a fist there. Let's just do a few in both directions. Okay. Let's take it into downward facing dog from here. Plant the hands back down and lift up. Little foot pedaling, hip wiggling, whatever feels good in your first down dog. Okay, let's get the right foot to the top of the mat. Back knee down, low lunge, hands are down. From here, I'm gonna keep my left fingertips lightly on the mat. You could have a block if you wanted to. Right hand behind the head, elbow is out wide to the right? Inhale here. Exhale, I'm gonna turn to the right, try to reach the elbow up. And then inhale, look back down, elbow wide. Exhale, open. Inhale, look down. Exhale, open. Inhale, look down. Exhale, open. We're gonna stay open here. Extend the arm up. And then we'll tuck the back toes under and lift the back knee. And get lighter still on those left fingertips. And see if you can keep the left hip up a little bit so that we're not letting the hips turn. Let's try to hover the left fingertips. So lift just a little higher and lower. Higher up, lower down. Up, down, up and hold. Let's keep lifting. Keep lifting. Your love keeps lifting me. Reach back. Reach up with the left arm. Turning the chest to the right a little bit. forward and take my right arm up and the left hand down on my left leg and arch back a bit. So I went from a twist to a back bend. And then I'm gonna spin the back heel down and do a side bend, reverse warrior. Lift up, reach forward, extended side angle. Left arm beside the ear. Straighten the leg, reach the arm up, triangle. Bend the knee and lift up to warrior two. Ooh. All right, that was one side. Windmill the hands down, let's take it into plank. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left foot up to the top of the mats. Back knee down. Low lunge, hands down. Right? So we're gonna keep the right hand down to start for this sequence, right? It could be on a block. Left hand behind the head, elbow is out wide. As you exhale, we'll turn and open. Inhale, look down. Exhale, open. Inhale, look down. Exhale, open. Inhale, look down. Exhale, open. Stay. Arm reaches up. We'll take this up to a high lunge position. Lighter still on those right fingertips. And then try to lift and lower. Up, down. Up, down. Up and hold. Keep lifting, keep lifting, keep lifting. Reach your right arm up. Still trying to turn. Twist. And then we'll switch the arms and try a little back bend. And then back heel spins down, side bend, reverse warrior. Lift up, reach forward, extended side angle. Right arm beside your ear. Straighten the leg arm up, triangle. Bend the knee, come up to warrior two. Smack dab in the middle. All right, let's windmill the hands down. Step into plank. Inhale. And we're gonna lower all the way down this time. And then bring your hands out in front of you. You may have to scoot back a little bit. Stack one hand on top of the other. It doesn't really matter which one. We're gonna rest the forehead on top of the hands. Elbows are wide, and they should be about, edge of your mat on either side. Okay, we're gonna keep the upper body in one piece. So keep the head, your forehead, resting on your hands. Give your glutes a little squeeze and kind of push down. Bring your shoulders away from your ears. Keep the glutes turned on. Lift your upper body in one piece and lower down. This is a baby cobra variation, right? Up and down. All right, let's stay up. Lift the legs, reach the arms forward, locust variation, and then, kind of like we did from bird dog, we're gonna reach hand to foot. If you want to make a fist, do that like we did before. Reach back forward, reach forward. Okay. This time we'll stay up in locust and reach the arms back. And then bend your knees, and instead of fist bumping, we can grab the feet for bow. Maybe lift a little higher. Breathing. And lower down. I'm gonna do knees wide. You can adjust however you need to. Let's just take a moment to rest. And then we're gonna do some shoulder work. So just depending on your body and your setup, you may need to have your legs a little closer together. You may need to have your head resting on a block or something like that. Just depending, you may have to experiment a little bit. From here, I'm gonna keep my head down on the mat, but yours could be on a block again. Right, I'm gonna really start to make my arms a little bit more active. So the elbows are lifted. All right, I'm gonna try to lift both hands, my arms are straight. Hovering hands. And then my palms will face down as I reach the arms out wide. And then I'm gonna rotate so the thumbs start to turn down and the palms go up. Bend the elbows, bring the backs of the hands towards your back. And then reach back out. Rotate palms back down. Reach back forward. Set your hands down. Let's do that again. Hover. Swim the arms out wide. Rotate internally. And then reach back, bend your elbows, hands come, maybe hovering behind your back. Reach them back out, rotate palms back down, reach back forward, hands down. Oh. All right, keep your hands forward. Lift up from here. If your knees were wide, bring them a little bit closer together. And you might need to take your hands a little bit more forward. We're gonna come into puppy from here. See if you can lower your chest toward the mat. And you could have something down to rest on here as well. Let's take just a few breaths here. Get into the upper back a little bit more. All right, press back up, walk your hands in a bit. Let's go back to downward facing dog. Little wiggling. All right, and then let's walk the feet up near the hands and hang in an easy fold here. Feet about hip width, knees bent, at least a little bit, bend them more if you feel better about bending your knees. You might grab elbows, sway a little bit. Let everything just feel heavy here. All right, I'm gonna take hands down from here and then walk your feet a little wider apart. You can let your toes turn out, just depending on your body, that may feel better. And let's go down to a squat from here, right? And you could always sit on something here or maybe not go quite so low down, just depending on how that feels for you. Right, and right now I'm pressing my hands in prayer and kind of letting my elbows and upper arms press out against the legs. You may feel that in the hips a little bit. You could also step your heels up on top of a blanket if they aren't quite making it down. From here, let's lower the right shoulder down, more inside the leg, right? Take your right hand and extend it down, and reach your left arm up and try to turn to the left. You may feel that in your obliques a little bit. Let's come back to center. All right, let's scooch that left shoulder down, inside. Right, left hand reaches down, right arm reaches up. Try to turn to the right. And let's come back to center. Take one more moment here. Okay, if you're fairly low to the mat, you may be able to sit without using your hands, but you absolutely can use your hands. All right, from here, let's bring the soles of the feet together out in front. You can hang on to your feet or your big toes. You can take your heels closer in or a little further away, just depending on how that feels. You might just take a moment to move a little bit in that shape, and then maybe a little forward fold. 4. So we're gonna roll down, and since we're only gonna do it one time, we're really gonna make it count. So we're gonna go really slowly. So take your time, round your back as you go. Breathe. Once you're down, maybe reach the arms overhead, maybe hug the knees and rock a little bit. Okay, one more little bit of opposite arm and leg brain work. All right, so we're gonna try a variation on bridge. So have your arms down by your sides, feet hip width-ish, right? So we're gonna be pressing up into a one-legged bridge. And at the same time we press up with one leg, and you could do either a bent knee or a leg reaching up, either way. As we do that, we're gonna reach the opposite arm overhead, lower everything down, and then switch from side to side. So maybe the knee staying bent as you lift your leg. Maybe try the leg reaching up. And everything is moving, hopefully, in a coordinated manner at the same time. One more round. All right, lower down. Just take a moment, let things settle. Hug your knees. Rock from side to side. Roll over to one side. Rest there for a moment. And then press up to a comfortable seated position. Close your eyes and bring your hands together at your heart. And just notice how things are feeling after this quick practice. Thank you so much for joining me, and I look forward to practicing with you again soon. Namaste.